咁啊，為咗咧大家更加方便網上樂理考試咧，我今次咧製作咗由點樣去報名、俾錢申請考試成個流程咧，我都錄低咗。咁咧以下咧我哋嗰條片咧跟住做咧，安全咁樣去由報名去到考試噶啦。
Hello， 大家好，我係 Toto。如果你中意呢個片嘅話咧，麻煩讚好、訂閱同埋分享。如果唔係嘅話，人類。
Hello， 大家好，歡迎嚟到名門音樂，我係全老師。今日咧就係想介紹一下咧呢個 ABRSM 嘅 Online Music Theory Exam， 咁中文就係網上嘅樂理考試啦。相信咧大半年咧呢一個網上樂理考試咧，其實咧無論係家長自己報啦，或者其實音樂老師咧報咧，我都收到好多嘅 private message 講話真係有啲驚點樣去報，因為咧一旦咧係報咗嗰個考試，如果開始咗之後咧，你只有3個鐘咧去處理嗰個考試嘅啫。咁咧當然啦，你有2個鐘係真係考試嘅，而佢咧嗰個 system 即係有1個鐘俾你去預備嗰個考試啦。咁你一撳咗個 start 之後咧，就係3個鐘以內咧就要考噶啦。咁啊，詳細講一講先。今次咧呢個 ABRSM 嘅考試咧係揾咗 PSI 呢個 system 咧去負責做監考嘅。咁由於咧過往幾個月咧都出現咧網上咧會話做下會成個彈咗啦，跟住然之後有啲係做下咧就斷咗網，然之後佢就將份卷交咗出去啦，又或者甚至乎做下咧佢係冇原因，跟住然之後咧就 lock out 咗嘅，咁所以份卷交咗出去咧，咁翻嚟當然就係唔合格啦。咁呢啲嘅問題咧，過往幾個月咧我都係即係有打個電話去 PSI 嗰度問。由於咧 ABRSM 已經將個責任咧俾咗 PSI 噶啦，咁 PSI 呢個機構咧喺香港咧都雖然係有一個電話，咁但係咧佢哋所有嘅電話咧都係用英文去溝通嘅。咁我依度去 PSI 咧，我曾經試過打電話去，因為我自己都喺拍呢條片之前咧，當然我自己都要試下 run 唔 run 到啦。咁我拍呢條片之前，我試過嗰個 Online Music Theory Exam 咧，上網嗰個程序裝個 PSI 之後咧，我自己都試過係嗰個網速好低。咁當然啦，我已經試咗幾個地方，譬如話無論係屋企嘅 WiFi 啦，無論係唔同其他地點嘅 WiFi 咧，佢都話我部電腦咧係唔夠 WiFi 速度。咁當然我又有上網試過 check 下個網速夠唔夠啦，其實個網速就夠嘅。咁所以咧會遇到林沈嘅上網嘅問題，或者係考試裏邊會遇到嘅問題。呢個網上嘅樂理考試裏邊咧，如果係有任何嘅問題咧，ABRSM 咧都係會回覆翻你咧，因為你已經開始咗個考試，咁所以咧你要喺3個鐘之內去解決嘅。無論佢係斷咗網或者佢彈咗出嚟咧，你呢3個鐘裏邊都係要解決嘅。咁你咧要揾嘅人咧就唔係 ABRSM， 你要揾嘅咧係 PSI 去幫你處理翻你個 system 嘅問題。咁啊，為咗咧大家更加方便啦，去考呢個 Online Music Theory Exam 啦，即係網上樂理考試咧，咁咧我今次咧就特登製作咗由點樣去報名啦、俾錢啦，咁到幫學生去申請考試啦，然之後去到真係部電腦去考試撳嗰個掣，然之後點樣做嘅成個流程咧，我都錄低咗。咁咧以下咧我哋嗰條片咧跟住做咧就係安全咁樣去由報名去到考試噶啦。ABRSM 咧自從咧上年啦2021年咧，其實佢由暑假已經開始推出咗呢個網上樂理噶啦。咁當然啦，佢係不斷咁改嘅。由開頭6月嘅時候係1 lock 個人做啦，之後咧已經係慢慢變咗係任何時間報都可以嘅。咁然之後咧，一旦咧你譬如話1月1號報咗，咁你要喺28日之內咧，即係1月28日咧，你就要去完成呢個考試嘅。咁就28日之內咧，個考試咧係有效嘅。咁咧無論係譬如話你凌晨起身做又得，或者你朝早起身做，你晏晝食完飯做，任何時間都得嘅，任何時間。咁只要咧喺嗰個 room scan 裏邊咧，你 check 清楚你間房咧冇任何打開嘅書籍啦，同埋琴鍵咧，如果真係喺室內係有影到嘅話咧，係需要閂翻埋嘅。 就係咁啦。咁咧所以咧跟翻佢所有嘅規矩咧，咁就係冇問題噶啦。Hello， 大家好，咁今日咧就要介紹一下咧，大家如果係想自己報樂理的話咧，咁應該點做啦？咁首先咧喺 ABRSM 嘅官網啦，咁你會 log in， 咁 log in 咗之後咧，你會見到左手邊咧有呢個綠色嘅掣啦，咁我哋撳入去咯。咁之後咧就選擇你嘅地區啦，咁我哋揀香港。咁然之後咧，佢會俾你揀咧就樂器考試同埋呢個樂理考試啦。咁我哋揀樂理，咁就揀 online。咁然之後咧揀呢個咧就 Grade 5。學生之前喺 YouTube 有問過我㗎，喺呢個位咧就要好好選擇啦。究竟你係用緊中文啦定係英文啦？咁我個學生教開嘅都係用英文，咁所以我冇剔嘅。呢一項咧就係講關於佢裏邊有冇任何額外嘅嘢嘅。我哋通常都唔會咁樣填㗎啦，呢度。好，咁跟住咧，然之後咧，你就要需要輸入自己嘅個人資料啦。咁我幫我個學生打個人資料先。咁呢度咧就輸入一個生日日期啦。好，咁輸入咗學生嘅資料之後咧，咁你就可以撳 Find Candidate 啦。咁由於咧一個學生咧之前咧前身係有報過考試啦，咁佢已經開咗 file 噶啦。咁所以咧我哋可以直接撳下邊呢個啦，剔咗，咁我哋就可以交錢啦。咁 check 一次呢個地址啦、postcode 啦，咁同埋呢個聯絡電話 number 啦，咁我哋就可以去撳右下角呢個俾錢。咁然之後咧 check 一次咧俾錢嘅人嘅資料啦，咁啊 check 一次如果 OK 冇問題之後咧，咁就撳 Visa、Master。好，咁嚟到呢度咧，就需要咧用手機，佢會寄個幾位嘅數嘅 number 俾你啦。咁你就要輸入咗佢，咁你就過到數啦。咁過數之後咧，佢仲有啲圖咧要俾你辨認嘅。咁就話你係人類啦。咁啊，然之後咧，佢呢度你要剔嗰啲格仔啦。咁啊巴士，咁啊跟住去剔巴士啦。咁好似仲有一個㗎，係啦，仲有一個。咁啊跟住又繼續啦。咁你見到右邊咧，其實已經彈咗出嚟㗎。其實你已經俾咗錢㗎啦。咁今次咧呢一個 booking 咧樂理咧就已經完成啦。咁我可以再 double check 嘅，你撳入去咧呢度右手邊咧嗱 booking details，咁你可以啱啱睇翻咧你頭先自己報名嘅學生啦。咁啊由於今日拍片呢個時候你12月11號啦，咁佢會幫你計埋嘅考試28日之內你要用晒嘅，就係1月8號啦。1月8號之前你就一定要考咗佢啦。好，咁咧過咗大概1日之後咧，經過你報完確認咗收款啦，咁你咧下一封信咧就會收到一個咧叫做 Remote Exam 咁嘅一封信咧，就係 for 呢個新嘅學生，你係需要去幫佢申請一個 ABRSM account 嘅。咁咧基本上咧睇到呢封信咧，你跟住呢個綠色掣去 click 住啦，撳入去，咁然之後咧佢呢個網咧就會係先選擇地區，我哋都係揀翻香港啦。OK， 咁然之後呢度 tick 翻 student 就 OK 啦。由於咧，因為我已經事前幫學生喺錄呢條片嘅時候，我已經幫佢申請咗嗰個 account 啦，咁所以咧基本上跟翻頭先個步驟咧就可以入翻去呢一個版面啦。咁你就會見到呢度咧有個 Start Music Theory Exam 嘅，咁你撳入去咧就可以即係開始考試啦。
So we need to make sure there's nothing running in the background, so no internet browsers or word processors running that shouldn't be used, and also there's only one monitor attached, so we can just make sure that we know what's happening on that recording of the exam. So I've got 2 ticks here, and that's passed for me. The system runs this automatically for you. You don't have to do anything, and there will be prompts on the screen, and it will automatically close down programs as required. As I say, and you can see here there are 2 green ticks here. That means I've passed both these checks, and I can click next to move on. So now we get to the ID photo instructions page. So I'm going to move out of the way. I'm not the candidate taking the exam, and the candidate's going to sit down and do this part for themselves. So what we need to do here is present the candidate's ID. So you can use the identification form that's from our website, downloadable from our website, or a passport. It does need to be a photo ID there. So you have to line it up within that white box and hold it really steadily, and then click Take ID Photo underneath. So So the system now shows us that photo. We don't need to see the candidate in that photo as well. It just needs to be the ID. So don't worry about putting it next to the candidate's face. It's just the ID photo at that point. So we can see here that it is a true likeness and it's centered, it's not blurry, it's been held very still, and we can click to confirm that that's okay and then move on. If we wanted to retake that photo, we can do. Click the retake photo ID photo button here on the left hand side. But as I say, this for me is centered nicely, it's not blurry, it's been held still, and it shows the right information. So I'm going to confirm that ID photo. So now we need to do a room scan. So I'm going to do this room scan because it's quite a young candidate and it's a bit easier if I do it, isn't it? So we're going to take out the things from the side of the laptop that we don't need, and then we're going to click the button Start Room Scan. Now we need to show the proctor here, so that's the person reviewing the video after the exam, exactly what is in the exam room. So you can see very clearly here, it's very important that we see the desk or the surface area the candidate's working on, whether you're working on a desk or on a table, or even some people sort of work on their laps. We just need to see the entire area surrounding the candidate. So we can see the desk there very clearly. Now we can see in front of the desk, there's nothing on the wall now, so that's on the wall there. So that's the area beyond the laptop where the laptop's going to be, and the wall at the side there. We're also going to go around here and just check the other side of that room. Now there is a piano there, but the lid is closed and there's no musical notation on show. Just going to go back to the candidate. We're just moving really slowly around the room, checking there's nothing there on her lap or anything, and she's got her blank paper in her hand, which she's now going to show to the camera. So we just need to see that blank paper, please. If you show it up to the camera, that's it, both sides of that paper, that's it. And the next piece. That's the blank manuscript paper on the other side of that one. Just checking there's nothing on there. That's great. And finally the candidate ID form, but just show there's nothing on the back of that one. That's the ID form there. So once we've shown all of that, we can click Stop Room Scan. Now this is our opportunity to re-watch that room scan, and we can see exactly what the proctors are going to see. So we need to make sure, as I've said before, that we really see that desk or surface area the candidate's working on and surrounding areas to make sure there's nothing there that the candidate could use throughout their exam. We wouldn't want to have to investigate any possible cheating or malpractice investigation. So it's really important we see there the exam area so that we know the exam is done under exam conditions. So as I say, we're moving around quite methodically, quite slowly as we can, and we're just seeing the area surrounding the candidate's working space. Back to the candidate there, just really honing in on that desk, making sure there's nothing else there, nothing on the candidate's lap that they could be using. And then, as I say, just confirming that blank paper before we start the exam. So we need to make sure there's nothing on that paper, no notes written on there before the exam starts. Manuscript paper there again. And the ID form. If you haven't got a laptop that you can use here, you can actually use a mobile phone, but it's really, really important that you take the video of the exam room after you have already pressed Start Room Scan. We need to know that it's done in real time, so it's not been done before the exam and then something's been brought into the exam room. We need to have that done at the same time. And then also make sure you show the proctor or you show the video exactly where you're putting the mobile phone or the device that you're using afterwards, so they know if you're referring to it throughout the exam. So once you're confident that room scan shows exactly what it needs to show, it's showing the desk, it's showing the walls, it's showing the working the area surrounding the candidate, you can click that button on the screen to confirm that it's clear, and then on the right hand side there, confirm the room or desk scan. Now this is the candidate's ID photo. I'm going to step back there. This is a photograph of the candidate taking the exam. So the candidate needs to make sure their head's in the white square on the screen, and when they're happy, just click the Take User Photo button. It's a short countdown, and it takes the photograph of the candidate. Now that's great. We're happy that's not a blurry picture of the candidate. We can click that button. We have the option of retaking that again with the button on the left, but we're confident that shows the candidate's true likeness in relation to their ID, and click Confirm User Photo to move on.
如果鍾意我嘅影片呢，記得讚好、訂閱同埋分享啦。咁我係全老師，下次見啦，拜拜。